Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Yep, let's go. I was into this, but let's just play now for right now. I want to see what Jones follow working with. First half we're gonna go Jones. First half we're gonna go follow. Second half we're gonna go Jones, and I'm gonna do this playing somebody. I think it was this. I think that's how you play on one. Yep. I already know. You can't change it. I'm so glad they brought mascot mashup back. I gotta unlock the Gators mascot.
This is a live look at the Swamp. Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Baldwin with you. Hollywood was down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. He understands the SEC is a line of scrimmage league. That's why he is really trying to prove that the ACC can battle with them in the trenches. He said this will be a huge matchup to test his team, and he'll have to be very good on the play calls. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Canes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. Offense in a split backfield. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40. At the 20.
Give Ball the ball. Just give Ball the ball.
Touchdown, Gator.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it's up and no good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to be.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double team high-low, chop blocked on every single play.
Which is illegal. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would just rough the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
That's a big third down. The opponent just scored a TD. You're trying to keep this thing close, maybe even tie it with a touchdown, but you've got to be able to stay on the field. So it's not overthinking. It's third and short. You hand it off to your big-time playmaker, running back, and he gets the job.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to third down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat. Get the first down on second down. We don't need third downs.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull one or two guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
It's complete to the right. Just steamrolling the defense. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Mensah into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miami!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Motion from the wideout. Runs through a tackle. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Gators line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On the ground with the counter. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Going with the counter play here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Second down coming up. Here's Mensah to throw. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Shoots it to the left. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Taking it the other way. Touchdown Gators. And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cotton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Now sliding to his left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Gators sending the offense back to
go, boy. VB3. VB3.
Got to roll ahead to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. The offense cashing it in on that drive. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Lyle. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
And they can't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Got his man. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Mensa. Under fire.
Come here, boy. Stop playing. You're going to try me down for that weak
Just as he throws, it's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense. You get the third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And they'll bring him down after a short
been passing that.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Pryor. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Gators trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And they tacked on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throwing, Mensa. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. gets rid of it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Here's Mensah to throw. He makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Looking downfield very late in the half. That's reeled in. It's BAUGH. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's wide. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short at 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big role, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hang in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
gosh.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Mensa. Catch in the middle, it's Lofton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it, I don't care where you line him up, he's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
Lost to throw again. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Throwing, Mensa. Here comes the heat. It's complete.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds a man on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's Mensa to throw. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll go to the sneak. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
That's caught. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Grab near the marker. It's Lofton. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Trying play action. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
The defense is going to need one more stop. This is the game right now. You just got one on that last run play, setting up 4th down. Do you bring pressure? What are we doing defensively here to make sure that we can get off the field and win this game?
Oh, game should have been. Yeah, don't quit, bro. Let's go. Don't quit. Finish it out.
Incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. A long way to go for this offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe a crease. Past the 50.
Oh, man.
Past the 20. Past the 10. Into the end zone.
It's only used to happen in real life.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Jones wants to throw it. And it's picked off at the goal line. The 50. The 40.
Hey, see why I said don't quit, bro?
He's at the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
How about the job by this field goal block unit? They didn't take the play off. They get penetration, get their hands in the air. You never know what's going to happen. It takes a good bounce. Next thing you know, you're scooping it up, you're taking it the other way, and putting 2 points on the scoreboard.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Finds his man, it's Brown. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Fletcher. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Until that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's been tough for this.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Mensah makes the catch. It's Fletcher.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got some room to run. The 40, the 30, the 20. He's at the 10.
Bro, what did I just do?
They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover,
Bro, you can't
but the big
celebrate like
return
that.
has them set up in business. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Going to the run, it's Ball. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gator! And the punishment has been extended.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Throwing, Mensah. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's going to go down as time has run out.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David